We're at the Kul Kul Farm looking around. I believe that we can grow more food on less land with more people involved. I got into permaculture and regenerative agriculture as a young man in my teens. An opportunity arose and I really wanted to bring people together from all over the world really to learn about how we can grow our food in a way that restores our own health and also the health of the landscape. They move into a square pattern and we offset them so we can get more in one tray. And then from here, they go into the garden. By the time those tomatoes are done, we can immediately put something else that's already been growing in the nursery for a few weeks. These guys are eggplants. And when these eggplants are done, they can go in a bed that hasn't been harvested yet. Save a lot of time and energy. Humans can have a regenerative impact on the planet rather than a degenerative impact on the planet. We're really focused on building really good soil. We've been working on this bed for 2 or 3 years, and we always use a fork because with the fork, you're not disrupting the soil profiles too much. There's all this air and all the life and the worms and the bacteria and the bugs living in the soil actually makes this air, and that really is what creates the fertility. And what they eat is all this organic matter, and that is becoming the food for the soil. And if you feed your soil, you feed your plants. And so you can go quite deep into the soil with your hands. And the deeper the soil is, it really allows the roots to expand down rather than out. All the knowledge is out there to do what we're doing, but taking the time to come together and meet a group of people who all want to do it and for your desires to be validated is really important. We have lots of people who have come here and gone off to either start their own farms or bring different sustainable practices into their own lifestyle. We can take a lot of the land that we're not using that may be considered suboptimal and turning that into small-scale farm. You see rosella, but if you look closely, there's all kinds of other things growing as well. Turmeric, we got a banana coming up, there's a starfruit tree. This is a starfruit tree in here. We got a papaya in here. There's all kinds of things in the understory. So soon this rosella is gonna flower, I'm gonna harvest it. And we harvest, we get all that organic matter, and then the trees and the ginger and the taro will take over, and also the cassava, and that will grow, and then we'll harvest that. And we're utilizing and maintaining a really nice environment for these trees to get big. And so you're getting all these different yields before you even get the primary yield, which is a little food forest. All the older people who are farming are getting older and they're not getting replaced by younger farmers. So that's one of our social missions outside of kind of the practicalities of running the business. How do we encourage young people to get into farming, and how do we provide kind of jobs that are worthwhile and allow people to learn about regenerative agriculture practices? Is Kul Kul Farm unique? I hope so, but I feel like we're also part of a network of people who are taking a stand for how can we really remember what it means to be human in a way that allows us to interact with nature and our environment in a holistic way. You have to keep learning. If you think you know too much, you shouldn't listen to somebody who thinks they know too much.